Hi, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I trust your candle is lit, that you've eaten some time back, and that you are hydrated. Before I welcome you into this very special call on this very special day, I'm just going to ask Neelu to do a percentage check on the black magic existing on the group. Neelu, just let us know.
Yeah, hi Nidhu. Just give me a moment. I was trying to do all this and I actually forgot about my candle. It's lit. I'm just making sure it's fixed.
Sure.
Okay, all set. Percentage of black magic on the group, for the group, correct?
Yes.
Well, Nidhu, we know how strong black magic is. It is at 100%.
Noted. And now officially welcoming everybody to the solar eclipse, new moon, and Shani Jayanti. Shani Jayanti means the birth anniversary of Lord Saturn. In India, we celebrate quite a few of our deities' birthdays. They are chosen on a particular day of a particular season at a particular time of the moon. And every year we have certain rituals that we have around them. Does this mean that we can cut a cake for Lord Saturn and he will forgive us our karma? Unfortunately, no. He is the Lord of karma, he is the law of order, he is the law of justice, and he is also the master of patience and hard work. So if we do a little bit more work than we normally do today and work like this, it'll take us a very long way. He's also a very austere deity. He's strict, stern, authoritative. He doesn't smile. So if we have certain austere habits today, like eating a little light, doing some prayers, spending time in silence, it will make a very big difference. How will it alleviate our negative and karmic debt? We don't know. But for sure, he will know that we are committed to growing and learning and unlearning, and that's really all that he looks for. So, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. We're invoking Lord Shivji, not just because he is one of the foremost powerful energies in removing entities and black magic, but also because he is the overlord of Lord Saturn. Om Sham Shanicharaya Namaha. Om Sham Shanicharaya Namaha. Om Sham Shanicharaya Namaha. Also invoking the blessings of Lord Saturn himself. Shri Sai Baba Sharanam Mama. Shri Sai Baba Sharanam Mama. Shri Sai Baba Sharanam Mama. In India, it is Thursday. The ascended master for today is Sai Baba. The ruling planet of the day is Jupiter. And while Jupiter and Saturn don't always get along, that's just one of the tugs I think that we're going to see in our call as well. We're going to be using Saturn's decrees, of course. We're also going to be using Jupiter's decrees. One of the reasons I wanted to do an anti-black magic program today is because everything that takes place in our life is karma, is karmic. The actions across lifetimes show up in every lifetime, and black magic is no exception. You know, when we uncover past life stories, and as you do the decrees more and more, you'll automatically start seeing flashes of other lifetimes because the veils that take place between each lifetime, they start lifting. So, in quite a few of my conversations, invariably we end up seeing a backstory. At the same time, you would have also seen this, especially if you've uncovered any of your own backstories, that we always see ourselves as the victim. We always see ourselves as the punished, the abused, the killed, the stoned. We never see ourselves as the punishers, as the stoners, as the abusers, the looters, the plunderers, the rapists, as the one harming another. Invariably, when we take a look at what's gone on in our lifetimes, we always see where we've been hurt and damaged. We never see where we've hurt and damaged another. But karma is the principle of justice. What goes around comes around. We get what we give. And it is not possible for any one of us to be human and not have wished someone ill or hurt or reduced. You know, in German, they have a word called Schadenfreude, which is actually to describe the joy we have when we see a celebrity fall from the pedestal. You know, when we see somebody who we think has it all, and then they have a bad time, or then we realize that they weren't so great, there's a part of us that feels satisfied. And that part of us in an extreme, in another time, in another place, could very easily have brought about black magic on someone else. Like, who is to say that we've never done this in any lifetime? Let us take some accountability for the fact that we must have done something to have this experience in our life today. And starting off with Jupiter's decree of forgiveness, please repeat after me. I forgive myself for being put under black magic and for putting it on anyone else in any lifetime. I'll repeat it. I forgive myself for being put under black magic and for putting it on anyone else in any lifetime. You are forgiven now. And you would also say that sentence, you are forgiven now. We're going to say it 2 more times. I'll say it slowly. I forgive myself for being put under black magic and for putting it on anyone in any lifetime. You are forgiven now. I forgive myself for being put under black magic and for putting it on anyone else in any lifetime. You are forgiven now. Have some water. Was it peaceful for you all to say it? Basically acknowledging both the fact that it's been put on us, therefore whatever our vibration it is has been that has attracted this, we forgive ourselves for that, and also forgive ourselves for it being karmic, as in we may have done it to somebody else, and therefore we also forgive ourselves for that. Any reaction to this? Dolly, just keep the flowers where you are, Ma. The string also is to be kept aside. The string we will be using right at the very end. And I'm just going to refresh my Facebook page because I'm not seeing any comments. And maybe you'll have no reaction to that. Maybe it was okay for you to say it. Maybe there was no resistance. Maybe you're just feeling a little easier or a little lighter about this. Mercury is retrograde, so all kinds of delays and digital disruptions take place. But even on days of eclipses, digital disruptions happen. It's like everything, instead of flowing in straight lines, starts flowing in waves and in circles. Joan says relief. Dipali says felt bad. Alice says sore throat saying it. Vandana has no reaction. Ria says she's burping. Dipali, explore for a few seconds why it made you feel bad. Gabrielle says feeling very peaceful and understanding that my having misused power in previous lifetimes causes detours and senseless in my current one. And that's a very beautiful way of saying it, where we've misused power. That's really also what's taking place in black magic as well, right? Where somebody misuses their power. The thing with black magic, the effect of black magic is that it ties us up. And this tying up shows over time. So just because somebody went through black magic or somebody did black magic on us yesterday doesn't mean we will know it today and tomorrow. It takes a little while because that's the heaviness and intensity of black magic. Over time, life starts becoming harder and harder. Our struggles increase, and the effect of the time of the black magic becomes more and more visible because the time becomes tighter and tighter. I want all of y'all to close your eyes. And I want you to see yourselves with chains, cords, cuffs, ankle loops, ropes. How are you tied up? Are you tied up? Once you've gotten a sense of this tied upness, I also want you to start unraveling it. Cords opened, chains unlocked, handcuffs opened, ankle cuffs opened, tied up, untie, 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 untied, 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 all ties, untie. In India, we use a word in black magic called badha, and badha literally means a lock. Whatever you are seeing as having tied you up, maybe your hands are bound, maybe your feet were bound, maybe you were completely bound. There's also a lock somewhere that needs to be unlocked. Maybe it is now lying next to you, or maybe it is somewhere on the body. Just check where this lock is. We want to unlock this lock and we want to throw it out of the body and off the body. How will you unlock this? You have the key in your hand. So just look for where this lock is. Locks you can open and fall off now. Locks you can open and fall off now. Locks you can open and fall off now. Locks unlocked. Locks unlocked. Locks unlocked. Locks unlocked. Locks unlocked. And because all of this happens very rapidly, I'm just going to quickly go for the next layer of ropes and chains and cords. Invisible and unconscious cords and chains and locks, you can reveal yourself now. Invisible and unconscious cords and chains and locks, you can reveal yourself now. Invisible and unconscious cords and chains and locks, you can reveal yourself now. All cords and chains and locks You can open, break, fall off now. 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 Take your time. If there is a stubborn cord, chain, lock, rope, cuff, I want you to see divine hands coming in and opening it or unraveling it for you. When I first saw these, and I saw these as handcuffs, I saw them as feet cuffs. It took me weeks where I had to check every day to make sure that they weren't there. And sometimes they would show up differently, and sometimes they would be metallic, and sometimes they would be rope, and sometimes the ankle cuff would have a ball attached to it. I want you to check how you are bound, because you want to unbind now. Unbind, 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 unbinding, 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 unbound, 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 unbound. Also take a look at the place where you are seeing yourself with all of these bindings. Chances are it's not a happy garden space. With every time that I say unbound, I want you to see the place becoming more green, more fertile, more sunny, more bright. Unbound, 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 untie, untied, untied, unlocked, 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 unlocked. Take your time, make sure they are all off. Like Angel says, mine were chains, heavy ones. I trust they are all off. Pooja says, I feel as if my kismat ka tala khul gaya. And she says, the lock of my fortune has opened. Dipali says that pain has started on the right shoulder and arm. Dipali, please go into pain mudra, painkiller mudra, index finger, middle finger together with the opposite hand. Achla says, I don't have flowers or a string, but kept a rubber band. You have understood the purpose of the string perfectly, because a rubber band is also just fine. In fact, I have kept both a string and a rubber band. Yogesh says, right in the whole body. Good, good. It's like something's opened, right? So everything is flowing faster. Everything is flowing deeper. This is wonderful. Even if you're still unlocking, untying, and unbinding, please repeat after me. I forgive myself for being tied up and for any time I might have tied someone else. You are forgiven now. I forgive myself for being tied up and for any time I might have tied up someone else. You are forgiven now. I forgive myself for being tied up and for any time I might have tied up someone else. You are forgiven now. Have some water, stretch, allow for the new energies to flow now that they've been unlocked and untied and unbound. And Neelu, please tell us what is the group percentage of black magic now? And
Just
when I
one moment.
ask, yeah, go ahead, Neelu.
There's been a 40% drop to 60%, Nidhu.
Superb, superb. And when I asked you to take a look at where you were, it's like Andrea says, I was in a cage. When we are tied up, we're imprisoned, we're jailed, we're bound, right? We don't have the freedom of choice. We don't have the freedom to try out new things. We don't have the freedom to be who we want to be. And that's what black magic can do for us, because black magic locks everything, locks us from being us, locks wealth, locks health, locks relationships. It's destructive in its nature. Check one more time, my darlings. Make sure that you are not in any kind of prison, cell, or jail. If you are seeing yourself there, also see where the door is. You have the key with you. Walk out. Like Garima saw and felt herself walking towards light, and she saw ahead a huge field. Nishna says pain in the back and heart is beating fast. Nishna, how are you now? Anju says, can't see anything. You mean around you? So can you see the freedom? Can you see yourself in open space? I want you to check your level of freedom. Freedom to make a mistake. Freedom to try out something. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not work. But in black magic, guaranteed it won't work. So the freedom to your own choice. The freedom to make your own decisions. The freedom to just be you, the freedom to trust and act on your knowings, on your instincts, on your analysis, on your solutions. Freedom is the opposite of black magic. Check where you see yourself when you close your eyes. You could be imprisoned in a gilded cage as well. See how free you're feeling. Like Nishna says, I had the lock on my heart. Wherever you see the cords and the chains and the ropes and the cuffs and the locks, you will have to look for it again tomorrow and day after and day after. You will have to keep making sure that it stays away. The moment you see it again, you just take it off. Alifia says, I'm flying in a forest by a stream. Beautiful. How free is that? Gabrielle says level 1 free, 0 being the highest freedom, dancing in meadow in white dress. Fantastic! Fantastic! We are now ready to do some deeper work. And here I would like you to place your index finger or your index and middle finger on the object you have chosen. Just place your finger on it. Make the intention or say after me, I am transferring all my black magic to you, dear object. You can take it on for me now. And so it is. And once you've said it, you take your hand off and just receive the next set of clearings. Legs uncrossed, hands open, all black magic, black magic, all blackness, all black magic, all darkness, all dark spells, all badhas, all harmful words, thoughts, feelings, behaviors, people, black magic, dark spells, badhas, harmful energies, unning now, unning it all now. Undone, unmade, unformed, unborn. All remaining black magic, all remaining dark spells, all remaining badhas, all remaining harmful energies, unning, unning, unning. Undone, unmade, unformed, unborn. Take a moment or a minute. Allow the processes to take place in the body. Whenever you're ready, have some water. And Neelu, tell us the level of black magic on the group now. Andrea, check your sense of freedom now.
Um, this will never ever cease to amaze me. Please put that down in stone. We're down to 20%.
Wow! Fantastic! Fantastic. Feroza is feeling some dark pressure around her, and this could be the pressure of the dark spells and the dark energies now out of your body but in your auric space. So, my darlings, let us continue our cleansing and clearing. Close your eyes and see yourself in a ball. In this ball and on this ball, see in whatever form you see black magic, entities, dark spells, negative energies, curses, ill will. Just see all of this on the ball and in the ball. You are in this ball. What you are seeing right now is the energy come out of your body. as quickly as lightning. I now want you to shoot out of this ball into another crystal clear, pure white ball. This ball is closed on top, it's closed at the bottom. You are right now in a completely brand new auric field. I now want you to see this you in the new white, clean, clear, sattvic, pure ball come into your belly button in this dimension. Once it's inside the belly button, I want you to see the ball beginning to expand out of the body, and I want you to see you beginning to grow into your body in this dimension. So you're also growing and filling up your your body, and the ball is also growing and growing out of you. Where you are seated right now in this dimension, I want you to sense this ball. And I want you to see how clean and clear you're feeling. You know, one of the symptoms of black magic is that we just don't feel clean and clear. Like we just don't feel like ourselves. Gino says, my back is breaking. Oh, my girl, tell me a little bit more. Do you need to stretch? Do you need to get up? Do you need to just shake your legs and hands out? Are you in the new ball? Didi says, I have 100% freedom. And check how that's making you feel. Pooja, the level of all percentages is being checked by pendulum on Neelu's personal pendulum chart. Daisy says, feel neutral, not focusing too well. All right, no worries. Is everybody in the new ball? And having said that, my Facebook page disappeared. My Facebook page has disappeared. You can leave now, you can leave now, you can leave now, you can leave now. You can leave now. Super. Gino says, I saw golden huge chain. I couldn't get out of the old black ball, but I could see the new ball. So the way that you're going to get out of the old black ball, it's just like there's a rocket launcher under your bum. And it just launches you out of the old ball into the new one. It launches you so quickly that all the energies that are now trapped in that ball or on the ball cannot get onto the new ball. Dipali says, I am white, bright light. Fantastic. You are 5D. Superb. Superb. I want to start taking a look at some personal levels, but first, let me make sure that we are even below 20%. Neelu, can you please check level of black magic on the group and tell us? Firoza also says the candles have joined together and the flame is big and all-encompassing. And it must be also needing to be together and that big because it's burning up all of those energies. Remember, my darlings, even by mistake, you are not to touch your object with your hands again. You have placed your object on a sheet of paper, and when you do pick it up, at the end of the call, you're going to pick it up with the sheet of paper. You're going to use the string to tie up the sheet of paper or a rubber band to enclose it, and then you're going to put it out of the house. In fact,
Sorry, I just had to come in immediately. I wish I knew multiple words for this, but I'm just going to say 0.
Yay! We are now ready to begin our individual work. But as a group, we are now cleansed and cleared, which is incredible. And I was going to say that my object was on tissue paper, and because of the breeze and because of everything else that we're doing, the tissue paper has automatically covered the object. Check what's happening with your paper and your object. How are the flames? Is your lemon looking a little jaded, like you put out a fresh lemon and suddenly it is looking all pale and haggard and wrinkled? Firoza says an envelope on the table has caught fire, which means more energy and power is required to release whatever is on you. I trust you are safe, my girl. I also had like an edge of a paper suddenly flare up and die out immediately. It's just that the fire element then needed to be that much more intense. And Garima says, I'm now swaying in a white dress in the fields with my hands wide open. Fantastic. Firoza, are you safe, my girl? Nishna, how are you doing? And Neelu, I think you made note of some people who had a very high percentage of black magic. Do you know if they are on? I know I definitely want to speak to Nishna for her son Neel.
Nishna is here. There were the names that I do remember offhand. I'm actually not seeing here, so I would request that if you are here, just raise your hand with the on the console of your phone. You'll have the options there. I'm also seeing Vandana here, Nidhu, whose daughter also has it. And yeah, she'd asked, can I be here for her? Her daughter's quite young, I think. Nishna is here, Vandana is here, and Kailash is here. She also did have it at a slightly higher percentage, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
All right. And
They were here.
how young is Vandana's daughter?
I'm just going to reconfirm that. I'm like scrolling through that because I'm so sorry, I didn't note her age down, which I should have. So sorry. Yeah, her daughter's was at a 50%, and if I remember, 5 or 6 years old. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank right now. Suddenly on her age.
No, that's okay, Ma. That's okay. I wasn't expecting you to remember. I wanted you to just confirm with her.
Ah,
Okay.
just
All right.
checking.
Nishna, yeah, Nishna, are you ready to come on, my girl? Dilly says, I never knew I can jump that quick to the bright white light crystal ball. I feel my auric field is so clean with golden light. Fantastic. Sonal says, 101 comments, and in my new ball, I'm surrounded by golden angels. Love it. Ria is dancing and flickering, as in I'm assuming that that's your candle flame. And Neelu, you've mentioned yours is steady, flickering and dancing occasionally, and that is good. Alicia, check your forehead. How is it now? Yogesh says, not able to completely come out of dark room where I was trying, but could not come out, but feeling better. Yogesh, just put on light in the dark room. There will be a switch right next to you. Just put that on, see what happens. Is the light bright, or does the light come on, but it's like a dusky, murkyish light? Just let us know. And in the meantime, let us say hello to Nishna.
I'm just unmuting her. And yes, Aishna is 6 years old. I think I was remembering 5, 6 only. She's Vandana's just confirmed. That's why I
That's
remembered because she's 6 and she's at a 50%. And fortunately, Vandana's here as well.
right.
Okay, Nishna, where are you? Here you are. Okay, found you.
Yeah, I remember working on an almost. Uh, she was she was in her 50s, and we had a sense of black magic. And when I was checking, I saw that the black magic had been done when she was newborn. Like this newborn was covered in these ropes, you know. And I was like, are these people who are putting black magic on babies and children? But and that's also when I was understanding a lot about how karma plays itself out. That some things, some things in this lifetime will not make sense unless you understand how karma is at. So, Nishna, hi, are you?
I need to be unmuted.
Oh, we can hear you. You are unmuted.
Okay. Hi, Nidhu. Hi, Neelu. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, everybody, please say hi to Nishna. And Yogesh says dusky light. Now, Yogesh, you press that switch harder. Every time you press that switch harder, the light in the room is going to become brighter. When it becomes brighter, you are going to see where the door is, whether there's a lock, and where the key is. Chandni also says, I'm feeling heaviness on my chest and forehead and vomiting sensations. So some great fear is coming up for you, Chandni. There may be fear of letting go. There may be fear of the light. And I'm going to explain the fear of light once we've taken on a couple of sessions with Nishna and Vandana. Neelu, after we've done the group clearing that Nishna has been part of, and Nishna, is Neel close by?
Yeah, he's next to me.
Good. Neelu, can you please check the percentage of black magic on Neel right now? And Nishna, please ask a question that can you tell me on behalf of my son Neel how much black?
Can you tell me on behalf of my son Neil how much black magic there is?
Give me a moment. Nidhu, Nishna, it's at 60%, and if I recall correctly, it was at 100% yesterday.
Yes.
That's right. In fact, I remember I think the child as well on whom it was 100%. I can't recollect the name. And in case you remember, or if the mother is on the call, please definitely raise your hand. I do want to take a look at it. All right. Uh, so that you always know how you're going to say 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. One moment. I'm so sorry. One moment. Don't start. Does Neil have his own object? Has Neil chosen his object?
Yes, he has.
Yes, and it has been charged. He put the finger on it and asked
Yes.
for
Yes.
the task. Good, good. Uh, so Neil, just put one or two fingers on your object. And Nishna, please say the sentence. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 10 times.
60% black on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now. 60% black magic on Neil. You can leave now.
60% black magic on Neelu. Undone, unmade, unborn, unformed. Released, removed, dispelled, expelled, banished, vanished. 60% black magic on Neelu. Gone, all gone. Have water. Neil, you can take off your fingers from the object. And Neelu, please check and tell us.
It's at 0.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Neil, please use the paper, cover up your object, tie it up with a string, put or a rubber band on it, and just if you can at least place it outside, or if you could run down and just place it near a plant or near a tree, that would be amazing. Is that possible to do?
Yeah, I'll have him do it now on the first floor.
Great. Excellent. And Chandni says there's dark smoke coming from the flame of the candle. Yeah, the black magic is getting burnt up. This is very good, Chandni. This is very good. Yogesh says, found the keys, now out of dark room, but exhausted. Take a break, Yogesh. Take a break. This is very exhausting. This particular dimension where we work in, this dimension has different rules of physicality, time, and space. So we might be there for just like a minute or 2 minutes, but in Earth's timings, we've been there for like 15 minutes. So even if you do very little work in other dimensions, when you come back, you can feel extremely tired and exhausted. Nishna, did you have any reactions giving the decree?
Not really, just that throat thing that I usually get.
Right, right. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is that phlegm in the throat right now?
It's about a 9.
And 9 times just say phlegm, you can leave now and see what happens.
Phlegm you can leave now, 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 phlegm you can leave now. It's still there, but less. You know, it goes down from up the throat. It goes down a little bit.
Correct, correct. Are you dedicatedly working on clearing it?
Yes, every day.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, my love, I'm so glad that Neil is free. And
Thank you
once,
so much.
thank you, thank you. Once it is done and it is down to 0, every few weeks or at least another month later, it is good to check in. It's good to make sure that a new one hasn't shown up. It's good to make sure that an aspect of the old one has not shown up. So some amount of maintenance and hygiene is required when we do work around entities and curses and ill will, and definitely in black magic. So stay in touch, Nishna, because we want to make sure that our children are absolutely fine.
Yes, and Neil wants to say thank you to me.
Absolutely, anytime, little boy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Safe be, bacha, safe be. Juliana, if that's your candle, if that's your actual picture, you must delete this post immediately. On any clearing calls that have to do with dark spells, magic, and entities, please don't post any pictures. Please delete this immediately. Chandni says, I still have heaviness on chest and head, and just say heaviness, you can leave now 10 times, see what happens. Jayashree also has some heaviness, so say heaviness, you can leave now 10 times, see what happens. Neelu, may we speak with Vandana now?
Yes. If it's the same Chandni, she also had about a 70%, Nidhu. So I'm really glad. I'm glad to see all these. These are good signs, right? There's things being released.
Yeah. Oh, then we will work with Chandni as well.
Right. So I'm getting Vandana on right now.
Okay.
Okay. Aishna 6 and she will have a 50%.
Hello.
Hi, Vandana.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. How are you?
I'm feeling good, but I'm somehow being very surprised to listen to her percentage.
Right. I know sometimes it just comes as such a shock.
Yeah.
Like we don't even realize it's happening, and it does. And I can totally imagine how much more surprising it must have been for you because she's so small. She's so
Yes.
young. Correct. Neelu, just check how much is it now?
Is that her by any chance?
Is she close by to you, Vandana?
Yes. Yes. She's sitting close to me.
Okay, before I say anything, Vandana, was she with you throughout the beginning of the call?
No,
And this is
I
how
called her in
mothers,
between.
right? And this is how mothers sit in for children, huh, Nidhu? Because it's at a zero.
Fantastic. 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 Mothers are the most powerful in the family.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. We're very glad, Vandana. We're very glad. Safe be, well be.
Yeah.
Chandni, let's take a look at what's going on with you.
I'm just gonna look for her. I thought I saw her name.
Juliana, please delete your picture, my girl.
Here's Shalini.
Hello.
Hi, Chandni.
Hi.
Hi. You mentioned that you have heaviness.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Neelu, can you just check level of black magic on Chandni right now?
Yes, give me a moment. Nidhu, it's at 40%.
Excellent. So a little down, and I have no doubt that what went off in the candle as well was taking quite a bit of that away. So, Chandni,
Yes. Yeah. Hello.
40% black magic on me. You can leave now. I want you to say that 6 times.
Nidhu, your voice had dropped for a second, so you'll probably need to repeat that.
Sorry. So, Chandni, 6 times. I would like you to say 40% black magic on me. You can leave now.
40% of black magic on me. You can leave now. 40% of black magic on me. You can leave now. 40% of black magic on me. You can leave now. 40% of black magic on me. You can leave now. 40% of black magic on me. You can leave now. 40% of black magic on me. You can leave now. 40% of black magic on me. You can leave now.
I'm also getting a sense of curses, uncurse, all curses, all curses, uncurse, 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 uncursed, uncursed, uncursed. 40% black magic, broken, destroyed, eliminated, dispelled, repelled, expelled, banished, vanished, gone, all gone. And Neelu, please check.
Maybe it's a 10%.
Chandni, please say remaining 10% black magic. Gone.
Remaining?
Yeah, remaining 10%.
Gone.
Remaining 10% black magic. Gone. All gone 5 times.
Remaining 10% black magic, gone, gone, all gone. 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 Remaining 10% magic, black magic, gone, gone, all gone.
And check, Neelu.
Zero.
Fantastic. Superb. Chandni, please cover your object and tie it up with a string or with a rubber band, and please have it out of the house immediately. How's your heaviness?
It's much less, much less.
Good.
There is a little bit on my forehead, but very little as compared to what I was feeling earlier.
Good. Stay with us on the call and let us know how it is about 5-6 minutes later. Like, let it dissipate on its own.
And shall I throw the object first or be on the call?
No. Throw the object first. Remember not to touch it.
Can I just?
Yeah.
So can I just put it in the dustbin outside? I
Yes.
live on a
Yes,
on the
yes.
first floor. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Jayashree has also got some heaviness in the chest, back of the head, and slightly uncomfortable. Neelu, can we get Jayashree on?
Give me a moment, Nidhu. I'm not seeing her on the dashboard. There are a lot of anonymouses, and so sorry, Jayashree. Maybe she's on with the broadcast.
Oh, could be. Could be. I do see that Anita Kamath has her hand up. Perhaps we could have a word with her. Neelu, do you remember doing the check for Anita Kamath?
No, I'm sorry. It's just, as a name is just not coming back to me right now all of a sudden.
Right. Or Joan Murray?
No, Joan Murray has not been done. I don't think so.
Okay. Let's have a word with Anita Kamath. And Jayashree, if you are on your dashboard, it will give you an option to put up your hand. Oh, and Anita's call, I think, just dropped.
No. That was, actually I was trying to get her on, and then she was, suddenly wasn't there. Oh, no, she's here. Found her.
Okay.
And I'm really sorry. Sometimes, a name just doesn't pop out. I'm just not being able to recall at all. Anita, say hi.
Hi, Anita. Cannot hear Anita. You can leave now. Cannot hear Anita. You can leave now. Neelu, shall we try? Shall we try Joan?
Okay.
You're not on mute. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Joan.
Hello, Nidhu. I'd like to know if I need a decree. And my daughter Angela is with me because we know that there were curses placed upon us and upon our family for 7 generations.
Whoa.
Yes.
Neelu, yeah. Neelu, will you do actually 2 tests for Joan, please? One is for black magic and the other is for curses. And Joan, what did you say your daughter's name was?
Angela.
Okay.
Angela May.
Angela May. All right. Joan.
Yes.
Yeah. Joan, I need you to ask officially. So you would say, please let me know the percentage of black magic on me.
Please let me know the percentage of black magic on me.
%70.
Noted.
Wow.
Joan, also
Yes.
ask, please let me know the percentage of curses on me.
Please let me know the percentage of curses on me.
%40.
All right. So we've got more black magic, and let us see what happens with that. Joan, let's take care of you first, because as the mother, in any case, you have the power to influence the healing of your child as well. So is your object close by?
Yes.
Awesome. I want you to say 70% black magic on me, removed 9 times.
70% black magic on me, removed. 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 I feel a little bit shaky, so I know something isn't right. I feel shaky, like.
You know, when black magic, sometimes even with very strong entity removals, the body can start trembling and shaking. It's because it's calibrating to not have this energy anymore. It's a good sign.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, 40% of curses on me removed 9 times.
40% curses on me, removed. 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 40% curses on me, removed.
Curses coming down 7 generations of 7 elder mothers and 7 elder fathers on your mother's side, my mother's side, your father's side, my father's side. You can all leave now. 100 trillion times. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. Black magic and curses surrounding Joan Marie, her family, 7 generations of elder mothers and 7 generations of elder fathers on her mother's side and her father's side. Undone, undone, undone. Released, removed, relinquished, mitigated, nullified, mitigated, nullified, mitigated, nullified, gone, all gone. Neelu, please do a check.
For curses?
And for black magic?
Separately, correct?
Separately.
Well, Nidhu, black magic and curses both are a deal.
Thank you.
Super. Super.
Yay.
Yay. And keep checking in, Joan, especially a couple of weeks or a month later. We will be having an entire batch of these calls this month as well as next month. So come back again and do your maintenance check.
Okay, I will, because I noticed as you were speaking, I could feel the vibrations and the shakiness starting to subside.
Good. I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I want you to cover your object with the paper without touching the object. String it up, tie it up, rubber band it, and please put it in the dustbin out of the house or out of the house. It must leave the house.
Okay, I'm doing that right now. Thank you so much, Nidhu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste. Neelu, let's bring on Asma. And by the way, my darling, we're going to be doing the next batch and the next round of calls on Saturday. They are paid for, and you can come on for yourself. You can come on for, actually your family will be taken care of next Saturday. This coming Saturday, we want to work on just whatever or whoever shows up in the group as well as you individually. Let's take a look at what Asma is going through. Hi, Asma.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Okay. I scanned 100% yesterday.
Okay.
So I'd like to know if it's made any difference so far.
What was your percentage yesterday?
100?
Oh, I'm so glad you're on the call. Neelu, please check, ma'am.
It is 50%.
Excellent. Excellent. Asma, say
Yes.
remaining 50% black magic on me. You can leave now 15 times.
Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Remaining 50% black magic on me, you can leave now. Yeah, done.
How did it make you feel to say it?
I'm shivering.
That is a good sign. That is a good sign. When I was working on a very, very strong black magic hold, I remember along with the shaking and the shivering, like I wanted to make strange sounds. So if you feel like making a sound, please go right ahead.
My hand is shaking a lot, my right hand.
Good. Good.
And I had a sinking kind of a feeling in my heart, but that's gone now. It's not there. But I still have a little bit of shivering. And my right hand is shaking.
Remaining 50% black magic, undone, unmade, unformed, unborn. Mitigated, nullified, extracted, deactivated, disassembled, gone, all gone. But give it 1 minute.
Yeah, the hand has stopped now. I was doing my hand was, like you wave something away. It was happening like that. Like you're chasing something out.
And Neelu, check now.
It's at 0.
Fantastic. Asma, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling relieved. Thanks so
Good.
much.
Good.
That is amazing.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
And because the time of the black magic spell shows up over time because it's meant to be physical, all our biggest results will take a little while. Like for those of you all who are familiar with the decrees, I always say, watch out for what happens in minutes and hours, and definitely in 24 hours. And while I would still like you to pay attention to what happens in minutes and hours and 24 hours, more than that, stay in touch and let us know what happens in weeks from now, in a month from now, because your biggest results will show up then. But the indication that those results are coming will show up in minutes and hours and in a day.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much, Nidhu.
All the very best, Atma.
Thank you. Should I throw my rock away now?
Yes, please. Please cover
Yeah.
it. Yeah, please cover it and please put it out.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Neelu.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to bring up two very important aspects in the working through black magic. One, the fear of light. There's a reason we call it black magic, right? Because black is the absence of light. And light is anything that makes us feel better, lighter, good, positive, hopeful, optimistic, confident, caring, loving, patient. Like everything that's positive is always light. When we've lived under black magic for a long time, the tendency is to be negative. The tendency is to be dark. In the removal of black magic, it does not take away your accountability and your responsibility to continue working on yourself, on releasing anything that is disempowering to you. When we suppress, repress, depress, oppress, compress our thoughts and our emotions, we become negative. So taking care of how you feel, taking care of how you think, continuing to do what works and changing what doesn't, keeping your mindfulness on your behaviors. Maybe the habit was to wake up in the morning and just be irritable and cranky with the whole world because there was just so much to do. How would you change that? Of course, whatever modalities and healing tools you're already using, please continue. Definitely include the decrees as well. Your work has just started. When we release and remove black magic, the next phase of our life starts. The next karmic phase of our life starts. It does not mean that now there's nothing left for you to do, because you will see over the next few days and weeks, especially because Jupiter is going retrograde by the 20th. Neptune is going retrograde by the 25th. Between Jupiter and retrograde, we will see how uncomfortable we are in our bodies with money, with giving money, and whatever is deeply buried in our unconscious, because Neptune is the ruler of the ocean, and the ocean is consciousness. Consciousness is the sum total of how we think, feel, and behave. So at no point do I want you to think that freedom means there's nothing left to do. Your work has now started. And the other thing I want to bring up, which I have brought up, is you must keep your maintenance on. Every month, every few weeks, do a check on what is the percentage. To make it simpler, Neelu is going to take a reading of whoever's on the group right now. We're going to do this call again this Saturday, and you can just come for the borrowing benefits, because we begin all our calls with group work like we did today. So we're going to go and run through those group works, and then we're going to take on individual sessions. If you want to come on for just the group work, that would be actually, instead of telling you what that would be, tell me, my darlings, how much would you pay for a call like this? Chandni says, I'm feeling nauseous and lightheaded. Chandni, please have water. Please eat light today and rest as soon as you can. You know, every time we shift or change from one particular state to another, there is some amount of transition trauma. Do not judge these symptoms. Do not make it a wrongness. Do not start worrying about the symptoms. Let them pass through. Be very tender and caring with yourself at this point. And of course, definitely use the decrees. How much would you all pay, my darlings, to have a call like this? Let us say you get to have a call like this twice a month. For those of y'all who have done black magic removal before, how much have you spent on it? and my Facebook page went off again. But well, back it is, and let me check. Jinal, at the end, we will just take everything that we have and put it into the dustbin. The salt has to be flushed away. The object has to be covered in the paper, tied up, and put outside the house. And Angel says, 100 pounds plus. And Angel, I thank you so much, my love, because I'm not seeing any other response. So I appreciate so much that you said that. Thank you dearly. Thank you dearly. Anyway, let me give you what the charges are. The charges are, instead of 5,500, the group call is rupees 1,500 only. I'm so sorry. The group call is 3,500, but available at 1,500 only. Group call means you come and you take part in the group clearings. If you would like to come on and have your personal session, that instead of costing 5,500 is rupees 2,500 only. These are the live clearings like we did today. They will take place on the call. And if you would like to do this for yourself as well as a family member, then we would be doing that next Saturday, and the cost for that would be 3,000 rupees, 3,500 only instead of 11,000 rupees. And I'm going to be putting up the prices in both the rupees as well as dollars. I'm going to be sharing the cost on the group as well. And Chandni, lemon also, please, you can dispose of it. And I'm just going to, Neelu, can we put up the pricing here as well on the Facebook group? Jayashree, please do come. That's awesome. Neelu, are you back?
I'm very much here. I'm in process of posting it with the links as well.
Oh, it's awesome. So we'll put it up on the Facebook group. We'll put it up on our home Telegram groups as well. Come, my darlings. Neelu is still going to be doing the readings tomorrow. Is that correct, Neelu? Tomorrow and a little while on Saturday as well?
Yes, tomorrow, primarily first half and hopefully into the second half as well. And day after is going to be for a very tiny window in the afternoon till about an hour before your call.
Fantastic.
Because, yeah, you know better.
Okay. And I'm just going to repeat the charges one more time, my darlings. And this time I'm going to give it to you all in USD. So come along for just the group clearings, which means that you can't be taken on as a individual session. And that, instead of USD 60, is only USD 22. If you would like to come on as well as have your session on the call, that instead of USD 88 is USD 42 only. And if you would like to come on and get work done for yourself as well as a family member, or maybe you would like to come on and have two family members, then instead of USD 177, it's USD 60 only. The payment links as well as the PayPal link will be put up on the group. It will come to you along with the replay as well. How is everybody doing? Firoza says, now I'm sweating and have a headache. Firoza, please have lots of water. Headache can also come because of a battle between what is trying to leave and what is trying to stay. So, in fact, I'll just let Neelu post these links and let us just do a quick reading for you. Anurita, that might have happened because Neelu is going in order of the queries that have come in. She'll get to you. And Jayashree is slightly better. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It'll also be very interesting to see how we feel within 24 hours. And by 24 hours, I don't mean tomorrow morning. I mean by tomorrow evening as well. Give it a little bit of time, my darlings. There's some amount of readjustment your mind, your emotions, your body has to go through. It's not the simplest of things to just suddenly start running and walking once black magic removal has been done, because like I've mentioned, there is a physicality to black magic. And so when something's physical, it's like you've been unwell for a long time and then the fever goes away, but the weakness stays. So you still have to take it a little easy. You still have to rest a bit. That's exactly how it is in black magic removal. Neelu, whenever you're done, let's take a look at Firoza.
Yeah, all of them are put along with the INR payment links. I'm unmuting Firoza and putting in the PayPal link as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Firoza. Firoza, would you like to put your hand up because I'm not seeing you here?
And was there a reading done earlier for Firoza, Neelu?
I'm drawing a blank again.
Okay, so maybe probably not.
Okay, and I'm not seeing Firoza's name here. No, Firoza Jasawala. I think, I know I've seen her name somewhere. I'm just not able to recall if I've finished the reading or if it's upcoming.
Oh, it is Firoza Jasawala.
Yeah. She's not on the dashboard. She's either anonymous or maybe on broadcast.
Well,
Okay, there are a lot of
just
hands up. I'm just removing them so that only if Firoza's here, she can put her hand up. I almost thought we had Michael Caine on with us. Okay, just a quick request to everyone for about a few seconds. If just for a few seconds, please don't raise hand. And Firoza, if you're here, just raise your hand so that we can spot you. Sorry, Nidhu, she's probably on broadcast.
Firoza, I've done a clearing. I've done this particular clearing that I do with like 1,000 decrees in just a few seconds and minutes. Let me know how you are doing. Please stay hydrated. Please do not judge any symptoms, because the moment it's like I have a cold, what you're really doing is also tying up yourself again. I have a cold, you can leave now. I'm feeling a little heavy, you can leave now. Feeling uncomfortable, you can leave now. Let there be movement to whatever is the fixed thought you have. The fixed thought is this: I'm unwell. I'm unwell, you can leave now. I'm not feeling too good, you can leave now. So don't judge it and don't put any kind of attention or worry on what this means. You haven't gotten all of these are Wishing everybody a fantastic, fantastic weekend coming up. Remember to stay light. Remember to eat light. Sleep earlier today if you can. Do not wear any black. And if possible, please do have a salt water bath after this call. Big love, big hug. Namaste from India. Thank you so much, Neelu. Thank you so much, everybody. Catch you on Saturday and on the group in the meantime.